The next station is Al-Matar Al-Kabir.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are required
for your own safety and comfort, you are all asked to remain seated until this aircraft